My power is slowly increasing, but this video won't be about my account. It will be about summer series, the events which we are getting. Of course, generally every single season we are getting this kind of events. So far it's about summer swap. Also we have Hates of the Power, which is for the legendary skin. Vale Society Quiz, which we're gonna discuss and actually complete the second day. So you guys will be easier for you guys to get all the maximum rewards which you can get, because yeah, as a free-to-play player, low spender, or even pay-to-play player, I think utilizing all the rewards which is in the Call of Dragons is one of the most mandatory things, right? So first of all, let's start with the newest one, which is the summer swap. Basically you need to collect these items and you will exchange these items with these rewards, right? The first one, which is Lounge Lounger, which is pretty weird because generally at this place there is a city skin which is the epic one. But whenever you're gonna exchange this one, you are getting this building for the summer. I guess for the beach if you are going for the vacation. It looks pretty cool, but I was actually expecting to get the skin which is for the epic skin, maybe for the infantry, but yeah, it is what it is. I think it's good enough, right? Something new at least is totally fine. The We read the vacation, yeah, that's like the avatar for you and the under your name. I think it's pretty cool, right? These kind of things you can actually collect, and it will be saved on your account and you will be used whenever you want, right? On the first level we have the Book of Retraining, which will cost one ball. Book of Alteration also will cost one ball, and I think it's a must, it's a mandatory to get these items. Plus teleportation scroll, territorial relocation. Generally in the past it was like only two items of these, but here we have 5. I think you kinda have to get all of them because it's really important, especially if you are a fighter and you have to teleport throughout the KVK in many different places, right? And after that, I would skip to get the speed ups. Next main motivation would be to get as much legendary tokens as possible from the level 1, right? The idea of this event is that whenever you are collecting the rewards, you are unlocking the next stages, and next stages are getting better rewards, right? In order for me to unlock the level 2, I need to spend 72 beach ball and I will be able to unlock the level 2, right? In terms of level 2, I think if you are tier 4 player and you still want to get Watchtower and Rally Building to 25, getting the arrows and the treaties is really important. You are getting 200 arrows and 200 treaties, which is pretty nice. And after that, I think it's pretty easy to understand which one will be the most important reward from here. Of course, legendary tokens. I think you kind of have to get 10 of them, because other than that, I would not really go for the gold keys. I would not go for the universal artifact keys. I think the main and most important rewards from the level 2 is legendary tokens and legendary medals, right? And yeah, whenever you're gonna get to the level 2, you kinda have to spend even more, but unfortunately, for free-to-play players, unlocking level 4 is almost impossible, if I'm correct. And yeah, basically, you kinda have to spend your money in order to get more balls, and you will be able to unlock level 4 and level 5, right? I think at level 5 or level 4, there is a fruit, which is increasing the attributes of your warped, which is kinda cool. But in order for you to use that attribute, that fruit, you need to have VIP level 15. So basically, you kinda have to be a big spender, right? Bounty Hunter is great event in order for you to get these beach balls, and these beach balls will be translated to the legendary hero tokens, which is one of the most important items in the game in order for you to collect and increase levels on your heroes, right? The Vale Society Quiz, that's the event which you are getting all the great rewards, right? Legendary hero token, beach ball, and 5 gems. Let's complete the Vale Society quiz level like day 2. If you have missed on like day 1 answers, I have put on the posts on the YouTube, so if you want you can check it. So which of these methods can grant your warped skill card? Well, it's pretty easy. It's gift draw, right? Which of these hero warped pairings is best for leading a magic legion? Well, this should be Lilia, right? Lilia and Sapphire Frederick, right? Yep. Let's go. The like third question. It's often best to deploy a hero to do what they are best at. Which of these heroes is most skilled at leading rallied armies? Welen is PvP hero. Lilia is also PvP hero, but yeah, Lilia is peacekeeping and skill. Hosk should be the rally hero, right? Yep. Which of these methods can increase your gathering speed? Gathering resources near wonders, gathering resources near behemoth layers. This just increases the levels of the node. Gathering resources within the alliance territory, because you are getting the buff from your alliance, like 50% increase. So that's it. Before they have been captured in the field, what name are war pets known by? Beasts. Yep. Giving gifts increase a war pet efficiency level. Which war pet prefers gift? Is a troll, Chiu, toy? I think Manticore. Let me check. Manticore, giant beard. All right, this is we have to check, right? We have to check because maybe it's sand lizard. No, but I'm not for sure it's barbed manticore, right? But there is not a barbed manticore, so Frederick, I guess, yeah. It just said Manticore. I thought it was saying Shadow Manticore, by the way. Warpets are great companions in battle. When you release a Warpet, what might it leave behind? Of course, it will leave behind skill cards, right? Giving gifts increases Warpet's affection level. Which Warpet's preferred gift is Bow Boomerang? Alright, Bow Boomerang. Maybe it's Auric Warhound. Oh, yeah, it should be that, right? Because I don't have Auric Warhound, and the Bow Boomerang is kind of new name for me, so I will go for the... Yep, we are correct. Warpets have their own unique talent skill. Which of these Warpets has talent skill that increases Legion normal attack crit rate? That's Nightrock. Which of these Warpets artifacts will spawn a resource point on the map? Lucius Horn, right? Yep. That's it. You can always go back on the video, so you will be able to get the 10 correct answers, which is really important. Without 10 correct answers, you might not get legendary token or maximum amount of gems, which is, in my opinion, really important, right? Of course, I will post the answers on the YouTube post section, so it will be easier for you guys to complete this event, and also whenever the day 3 will come, and I will post day 3 answers also there, right? Let me grab the teleportation scroll so I won't forget. And yeah, treasury hunt, that's a pretty normal event. It's been with us for a while. I won't gonna speak much about this event, but in general, I think it is a pretty cool event with pretty cool rewards. Try to get every single treasure from here, because you are getting universal artifact keys, legendary tokens, and beach balls, right? Which is the most important. So try to make it happen. It's not that hard. Wait for the clue. I need like 6 more fragments, and I will know the region. Whenever you know the region, it's pretty easy to understand where it's hidden, right? And yeah, one most important event which we are having in the game is Haze of the Power, which is the event for the legendary city skin, which is one of the most rare items in the game, right? Let's check how it actually looks. In my opinion, it looks pretty nice. I would not say it looks better than Crown of Delight, because I generally really like this city skin, because it's like cities, I don't know what it's called. I like its shining, right? I like its basic, I like its shining, and of course Crown is pretty cool. The moon, it's kind of vampirish style, with kind of pretty cool looking roses. Yeah, I think this skin is really nice, right? In infantry you need defense, but if you're gonna get extra animation on this moon, which is midnight course, you will get additional 3%, right? So in total 30% infantry unit defense, pretty important stat. Of course, if you are pay-to-play player, you want to get it. Also, we have to mention that great Hates of Power got changed, right? Before it was not possible to save up these Seal of Power tokens. Now you actually can, which means even if you won't gonna get the city skin like in top 10 or something, or you won't gonna be able to get 6 tokens, try to get at least one, because it will be saved, and whenever your desired legendary skin will be available in the game, of course you will go for it, right? I would not recommend to get legendary hero tokens, even though 10 of them is pretty cool, like 50 in total. But this event is not for the legendary token or events like fruits, right? This event is only for the legendary skin. Night Rose permanent, you need like infantry unit defense 10%, it's pretty nice. And if you're gonna get extra one like Midnight Course, that's even better, right? In my opinion, towards the looks, this skin looks nice. I would not say it's the best one, but of course, for sure, I prefer this skin to Archers, for sure. I don't like the Snow White theme on the Archer's skin, but it is what it is. We can't really change it anymore, right? So basically, if you are a pay-to-play player, try to get like 5 million points increase. I guess you're gonna do it through the training, and you will get one token, and slowly you're gonna collect those tokens, and at some point you will be able to unlock your desired legendary skin, right? Of course, we have to never stop mentioning Smash of the Shadows, which has pretty cool rewards in general. It's an alliance event, which means every alliance will spawn the shadow fort. You're gonna rally, everybody will rally. You have to reinforce the rallies, that's the most important, so the rally won't gonna die. Personal damage, if you're gonna have more than 3 million, you will get pretty nice 3 legendary hero tokens. And of course, for the alliance rewards, we have some regeneration potions, which is not that much, like 3 is nothing. 40 gems, and yeah, I guess like for the alliance rewards, it can be way better. I think like it would be nice if we get like 10, at least 10 regeneration potions, because 3 is absolutely nothing, right? So pretty cool event. Try your luck, get these 3 legendary tokens. Every single legendary token is important, right? Of course, I have to mention Forge of Light. We have this Forge of Light during this event, which is a like infantry cavalry Forge of Light. Lunaris, Shield of Stubbornness, Deathless Wines, Wolfhold Horn, Spiritbone Torque, and such, like all the great infantry cavalry artifacts are here, right? Basically, if you are infantry player, I would only go for Spiritbone Torque. That's the best infantry artifact in the game currently. If I'm cavalry player, I have a lot of choices, right? We can easily go String Blades, you can easily go Wolfhold Horn, and you can easily go Lunaris, right? If I was cavalry main and I wanted to get camouflage for my new cavalry heroes, I would have gone for Lunaris. If not, I would say Wolfhold Horn is amazing artifact, especially for the Urag and Obin hero pair, and I think Urag and Obin is the best hero pair for the cavalry right now in the game, right? I would not advise you to go for the Oath of the Stone Peak or Dragon Scale Armor. Maybe you want to get the Wish artifacts and you want to get the copies. That's also pretty reasonable. So yeah, depends on your gameplay, depends on your style. Try whatever makes your account even better, right? But Lunaris is pretty cool. Camouflage will be important in future KVKs, so keep that in mind, right? And of course, if you are infantry, go for the Spiritbone Torque. That's pretty good artifact. So basically, that's the summer events. Of course, the KVK got delayed, which means it will start 1 week later, which is pretty sad because I was excited to get the season started really soon. But I guess the new season will start at, I don't know, 90th. Yeah, 90th. Basically, when the Brink of War will start. After that, in 1 week, a new KVK starts. Unfortunately, yeah, it got delayed. But I think people wanted that to be delayed for the migration and for the resources gathering, right? Because everybody wants to be ready for the next KVK. But yeah, unfortunate, but it is what it is. We can't really change it anymore. We have to wait, I don't know, for 2 weeks, and then we will be ready to compete in the next KVK, and hopefully we will get 12 million merits again, right? These are the best rewards which you can actually get from these events. Try every single event, get all the rewards, because it's really important. And yeah, hopefully now you know what kind of rewards are the best. And as always, if you like the video, press like, subscribe, share. It always gives me more and more motivation to make more content for this game. I wish everybody an amazing day, morning and night. We are going to see each other really soon. Bye bye. Luck.